I'm back. Oh, a beeping sound I'm not used to wakes me up. Dropping myself will make it stop. It takes a while to adjust where I am. Then take long for my senses to smell to overpower thing. Huh? What smells so good? Slowly getting over the couch and rubbing my sleep out of my eyes. My vision becomes less and less blurry and disappearing. In school uniform, messing around in my kitchen. What? What's she doing? Shit, I'm coughing. Where's the video? There's the video. Don't talk back to your parents, by the way. Not cool. It's pretty cringe, if you ask me. I literally have to upload. So give me. I actually should record and upload. Anyway, yawning once and pushing my blanket off me. I remove myself from the couch and walk over to see what Yuri's up to. Upon entering my kitchen, she looks away what she's doing and puts a smile on. Good morning, dear. Good morning. That means I have to take advantage of the moment to look what's going on. Look, she got the toaster going, her bag on my table, and three separate frying pans on the works right now. One of them has sausage that looks like it's been put on there. One is empty, but it has three eggs next to it, and one is boiling water and hot dogs. I almost ran out of my fridge. Side hugging her. I'm dying. Sorry, I'm like uploading. I got this to do. It's I might end up having like three videos out or four videos out. I mean, depending, because I can possibly get a fourth video out. Anyway, side hugging her and having my right hand get lost in her hair. It feels nice to be this close to her. I look up at her out of curiosity, out of happiness and curiosity. What you doing? I thought I'd make breakfast for both of us. As a way to say thank you for last night. All I can do is smile at her. That's sweet of you, but I never had hot dogs for breakfast. Here giggles a bit. Oh, you. They're for lunch later on today. I wasn't able to make lunch for us yesterday. Her mood seems to have gone downwards. I can't blame her, though. Last night was something else, alright? I'm this closer. My right hand becomes tangled in her hair, which makes it a little more difficult to break free from. I haven't had my bath yet. You know what? Hey, I'll be right back, okay? She cracks all three eggs in a bowl and starts breaking them up with a fork. After saying that, oh, okay. Breaking away from her, I turn around and make my way to the bathroom upstairs. Moments later, I'm back downstairs, hairbrush in hand. Decided to buy one of my own when the town last weekend. It all seemed better in here than when I woke up. I'm close to here again. It makes me feel really more happy. I don't think she knows me, however. Hey, I don't mind. Oh, Hope. I just want to gently take a hold of her hair and gently brush her hair with it. Share, I don't give a fuck. Almost feels like as thick as mine, so I kind of need how to gentle with me. That tickles a bit. What's this for, Hope? Well, I thought this way, kind of a way to say thanks for making breakfast for me. My fingers running through the knot of her hair, manages to take priority over finishing the sentence. After careful fingerwork, she resumes brushing her hair while she's going to make breakfast. I guess I want you to look and feel pretty today. I guess it's a good thing she can't see how red I'm feeling. But she's the same right now. Once I'm on her right side, I stopped my tracks by resting her head on mine. I'm stuck in this place how crazy it feels. What'd I do without you? There's a lot of stuff I would say, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna cough. Anyway, what did I do without you? My arm instantly ranks around her back. She deserves it. Taking a moment to exhale loud enough where she can hear. The smell of my shampoo makes itself known. It's a while to put two and five together, but I can't hold my breath around her forever. How about we never find out? I like that. When she lifts her head off mine, we both ended up meeting each other at her gaze, while I'm focused on her deep purple eyes. It was intense sparkling puts me out of reality for a bit. It's getting a little hot in here. This burning feeling is that you want to fuck. I don't know, but I didn't know butterflies felt like this kind of atmosphere. I know what to do, but is it too early? This real life detour didn't last long. As my sense of smell overpowers everything again, something's burning. Her eyes awaken as she pulls away from me. I'm both gonna see some sausage. It's actually well done. Oh, thanks, Hope. Mm-hmm. You can use whatever she's doing. I resume brushing her hair for her. What even happened just there? That felt crazy. Right, back to this. It felt a little weird to grab her hair near her chest, so make sure to be careful where my hand goes. One thing about having hair like this is that it's also from my experience that knots tend to show up way too easily, and more often than we like. Trying to get them out with a comb and brush can be hard sometimes. That's why I'm going by the golden rule of her hair, and carefully untangling each one by hand that I find. It didn't take long for her hair to feel nice and perfect. As if by chance, the toaster pops out of her toes as soon as I'm done. I'll get that for you. Oh, thanks. Quick, quickly, quickly grabbing a plate and somehow not burning my fingers by placing the toast on it, I bring it over to my table. As Yuri finishes up everything. She follows suit with me in two other bags on her plate. Plates in her bags. You know what I fucking meant. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Once she places everything on the table and we'll sit down, something comes to mind. No place again, I'm guessing? Well, you said it was alright. Yeah, I did. Elbow on the table, I placed my chin on my hand with a playful manner that Chinese sound annoyed. I guess I better get used to this. Yuri giggles in response, which I do as well. After all, she pulls her chopsticks set and hands me what I guess is mine. I don't know. They're the same kind of plastic and same color. I won't bother me too much. With hers in hand, she grabs some scrambled eggs and starts eating away. I, on the other hand, grab toast, sausage, eggs, and make an impromptu sandwich. Oh yeah, so it's the same as Sam. Taking a bite, I gently smile and close my eyes at how good everything tastes. After a moment, my vision refocuses itself and I see Yuri staring somewhat intensely at me. And nervousness feels not real. You don't always lead like that, do you? Okay, I thought she was angry or something. I placed my hand on my mouth I could. So I'm able to talk without grossing her. Out. Only when I'm in a good mood. Nice. You're saying you were in a good mood at my place yesterday. My eyelids bulged upward and such downward. No. Okay, I was gonna say, it's just not every day I get to eat breakfast with the prettiest girl I know. You. Aw, it's too cute as yeehaw shit. What am I gonna do with you? Log me to school? Wait, I gotta do that anyway. I'd ask you that. I'd love to. I bring both my arms in the air in response. Hooray! 5:78 a.m. The way I would describe this atmosphere today, let's just say it's a good reflection of how Hope and I are feeling. Birds are flying south for the season, and surprisingly not too cold outside. Hope being this close to me, there's this weird feeling of confidence, of warmth that I didn't really feel. I'm ready for whatever today throws at us. Playing with the crowd of students, the apprehensiveness of being around others like this would have felt weird weeks ago is barely existent. Insanely holding on to Hope's hand is a bit harder. I don't want to risk losing him at all. He looks over at me, pink in hand, pink in the face. It makes me feel a little bit like I'm doing something right for once. You jump. After a bit, we almost make it his locker. It's unfortunate my locker's on the other side of the building. It's alright though. I don't mind. Ah! Suddenly turning to see my face, such a noise. Hope, with a pain look in his face, immediately breaks away from me. Covers his ears and probably without thinking, runs in notable force in the locker. Noticeable force into the closest locker door was left. After covering and solving his ears, my happiness has quickly turned to concern and anger at the sight of Hope. Now his head down on the ground. We're looking to see who did this to us. She was one of Wallace's friends that Hope pointed out to me during the festival. Kyle. Gotta love picking on a slow kid. Oh no. No. No one hurts my baby like that. No. I love picking on slow kids. That's why I'm not my hero. You saved my time of need. Now it's my turn. Have fun dealing with your girlfriend now, bitch. That's part of your name, right? He turns around and mutters himself while walking away. Fucking handicap vagina scab. Vagina scab's an insult I never thought I'd hear. With rage taking over, I don't care if anyone's watching right now. Catching up to him, I dig my nails into the back of his head and forcefully turn him around. I slap him across the face as hard as I can. Base theory, base theory, base theory, base theory. More. Quickly and firmly grasping my right hand, the rage continues to unfold in me. With all my force and him all stunned, my right elbow connects to his temple. Keeping him momentum going, his head smashed into the lockers beside us. The sound makes it feel the notion that it is right. Make this fucker pay. Capitalizing temporary isolation. I grab my hairs in his stomach and carrying them like a foot forcing me to his stomach. Each action seems close to next. I straighten my leg. He bumps into two other students that are watching the whole thing. Next, he collapses to the ground. L plus bozo. Fucking nerd. Beta male. Cuck. Once I feel the rage slowly dissipate and be replaced with satisfaction, I roll tail in front of me. It's right and fly from when Hope and I spent time at the festival. Damn, girl. I don't get that, you? The other pick up his barely responsive body, taking a hold of one arm. Come on, let's get this clown out of here. Yo! They're goated. While they're dragging that worthless human being away, I take a moment to take a deep breath. Hope, I'm late turning around the shows him still on the ground with his hands all over his ears, facing the opposite way from me. He must not seen what down. Once I kneel down his level, I place my hand on his shoulder. I feel him line up a bit as he brings his arm down. Hey, it's okay now. Please tell me you're alright. Upon hearing my voice, he lifts his head up and turns around to face me. With him immediately hugging me, he rests his head on my shoulder. It feels right to do the same. and rub his back for comfort. Any worries about eyes on us are irrelevant now. I can't help but feel like his guardian, staying strong after all that's happened. Just like our palms we were on the festival. No, please don't cry. I'm right here. I can't. We just stay like this for a while. It's worth warm my heart even more. Of course, darling. Despite what happened earlier in the beginning today, the rest of the day was surprisingly normal. I may have been a little late in my first class, but I didn't get too much flack about it. Don't bother me, Yuri, after all. At all. So I hope don't bother her. Principal didn't ask to see me at all today, thank goodness. Lunch probably went pretty normally. I think we hadn't gotten sick by that. That feels nice to have a quiet time at least once throughout the whole school day. I say that, but the quiet time in between getting work from his class done and waiting for the bell is the thing to ring is another. There's a few points in times throughout the day where I just felt bad about what I said to my mom last night. I didn't want to bring it up with Yuri's at lunchtime. I don't want to bring that up to her with her, or how she reacted to the whole thing. Oh, that'll do. All right, I spent time in club. Today's been more decent so far, and it's gonna make it better. I'm reading more Yuri's book with her. That'll help me distract me from everything's going on. Hope. That'll be. Turn around just before I was walking up the stairs. She was very friendly, walking up to me just like yesterday. So I'm my tracks. I give her a theatric smile and start making my way over to her. Once we're close to each other, we side hug once again. I'm carrying over her shirt. I was just thinking about you. Oh, you. Did the rest of your day go well? Yeah, nothing bad happened. And you? Oh, well, nothing too spectacular. Come on, let's get going. With that, she takes her first steps towards the stairs, her arms still around my back and not complaining. Yeah, I don't want Monica to yell at us for being late or something. Wait, why did I say that? I think I've ever seen Monica yell at Natsuki Siri for being late. Oh well. Once we reach the stairs, my arms leave my back, and I go up my hand and said, Hey, Hope, I just thought of something. Oh? Something we forgot to do yesterday. What is that? We never made tea. Now that you mention it. Yeah, why don't we do that before we read today? Of course. Awesome. Man, that day just keeps getting better. I can't help but start fidgeting my hands around to keep myself from connected with the round hearing. It doesn't take long for her to notice, however, as her grip on me increases. Hey, is everything alright? I'm conscious of what I'm doing. It takes me a while to bring myself to stop. As I place my free hand against my... saw myself from doing that. Oh, yeah, I'm fine, I promise. Okay, good. Once it's 7 o'clock, I'll get the tea set ready for us, okay? Sure, just tell me. I know I didn't need to say things to her that makes me happy to know when people keep me informed of stuff and details about things that are happening. And with that, I don't sound like I'm grateful about her. Opening the club room door, I can't help but feel weird when we step in. Not the usual scene. They don't hear. Eerie silence fills the room for us while not even one word from Yuri upon entrance. To the point where I start clean. I have to clean Yuri's arm, however. Hey, is the club canceled today? I see starting to get a little worried about our meeting has been canceled and it's been moved somewhere else and no one told us about it. No, Monica would have told us beforehand. Probably the first one's here. Oh, it's somewhere else and she'll gotta tell us. Shh. Oh, happens sometimes, just not very often. Alright, you say so? Come on, follow me to the closet. We'll get a head start on tea time. Ah yes, tea time with the princess. Following your closet, she starts messing around the southern side. I can't help but giggle myself or realize where I'm standing. Not can't say anything about us being in private parties though now. That's why I stick my tongue as I'm teasing her. In doing so, Yuri turns around, faces me, and is left speechless. Well, not as bad response, my face contorts back to normal, and I feel a heat of embarrassment. Instead of showing anger, a smirk appears on her face. What was that for? Nothing. Well... Oh, how she puts a Smile on my face. I'm gonna say the if thumbnail. Giggling to myself. All the embarrassment has gone away. The room has become more comfortable now. She puts the kettle. She pulls out the kettle used to heat water up and hands it to me. Please plug this usual spot for me. Taking it from her, my smile remains consistent. Of course. When she says, it takes me a little while to find the wall outlet once we're over there. Once plugged in, I make my way over to the closet again. Picture in her right hand and mine in her left. I open the door for her, and we're on our way to the water fountain. Oh, some cute ass shit. Oh, hey, Hope, want to see that her funny face? Sure, what you got? God fucking damn it. That one actually made me giggle for real. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. That was actually funny. That one's funny. Open door for Yuri feels right. Her hands are full due to the teapot, and the club is about to be down the books. I'm thinking we'll see Monica and Sarah here now. The room feels more alive. Monica's messing around with some papers at the teacher's desk. Yuri departs from me and makes her way to the tea kettle from earlier. Yuri's nowhere to be seen again. Sarah's using her usual desk with a box full of crayons. I wonder what she's doing this time. Speaking of which, of all times seen Sarah in the club, I've never once seen her with a book or writing something down. She's doing this club supposed to be about. Maybe she has special privileges because she's vice president? Oh, huh? His attention is drawn down to Monica waving towards me, to which I step closer in response. Oh, hi, Monica. Her bright smile just adds to even more to say. How are you feeling today? I'm here to spill pasta sauce. No, don't say that. Before I say Monica, I quickly glance over to see what Yuri's up to. It looks like she's getting tea-tubs were all set up for us to pass out. A surge of excitement passed through me as I turned my announcement to Monica. Pretty happy with me. Oh, how so? I assume it gets better than me. Me and Yuri are got tea going, we're gonna read the book again. Somebody jumped up and down in front of her. Have fun! I have important things to get done. You know where to find me if you need me. Uh-huh. She turns around and walks away. The sound of the door opening forced my attention away from her. Yuri coming in, bag in hand. Oh, Death approaches. Turning away for a moment, we make eye contact. I walk straight to where Yuri is. What? Once I'm up close to observe what she's doing, it looks like she's just poured tea into the last cup. It's only 4 though. There's 5 of us. Don't take these Monica and Siri. We'll set ours by the desk. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Let's spell out our knowledges. Got it. With that done, out of the way, I make my way over to Yuri's desk. She set down both of our tea sets on her desk and is reaching her bag right now. Once her book's in her hand, I take my rightful seat next to her. With the book on the table and open up where we left off, our hands happily meet once again. I've been waiting for all day for this. Me too, dear. I'm Mogus. My nose is itchy. Anyway, as I reach forward to take my respective side of the book, the sight of my teacup in front of me stops me going any further. I fear it's best to drink some tea while she made for us first. It's been a while since last time me and her had done this. Carefully picking up my teapot, I slowly bring it to my face and hey Yuri! What? Ah! Falling on my chair, spreading burn feels my force. Seething hot tea runs down my face and seeps away my uniform. My hands suddenly move up and down my face and try to dry myself. Feels like my everything hurts and my skin becomes dry and tears start to break through. I hate one. Oh god. Rolling around on the floor and hitting my forehead against the desk provides no comfort as breathing has turned into audible, forcing inhaling, and my thoughts become a hurricane. Just go. No, please don't shout her. It wasn't her fault. even mutter and weep and say ow over and over again, shouting. After what felt like turning numbing, I feel the sound. I hear the sound of another body on the ground next to me. An arm being placed on my head and back on me from my forehead anywhere. A gentle yet firm voice breaks through the chaos in my head. Oh, sweetie, listen to me. We're getting out of here. Let me take care of you. Please, anything about this. With Yuri's arms moving from my back and being around from my arms, she tries to lift me up from the ground. Sluggishly getting up from the ground, my eyes closed, I merely bury my head in my arms so no one can see me. She wraps her arm around my shoulder and guides me out of the clubroom. I glance as I blindly follow her, embarrassment strikes me to realize that the girls had witnessed everything that went down. Yuri's grip on me is still quite strong as we run her past our clubroom and further in the hallway. Once we made it far away from her club, she stops from her tracks, causing me to, please, sit down and look at me. I feel a little apprehensive to show my face to her at the state that I'm in, but it's too dumb for me to refuse her help right now. As she didn't say, I slowly sit down my face upright and against the wall and put my arms against my face. She gets down on both knees, reach in her bags and pull out two tissues and hands them to me. After patting myself down to try to be more comfy, guilt then takes a hold of my feelings. How are you feeling? You better now? I shake my head twice and my motion begins to tremble again. Slowly bring myself to my knees like she is. I lean forward and wrap my arms around her waist. Bring my head around her shoulder for a second time today. But it didn't hurt at all. The uniform ends up soaking all my tears from my eyes. I'm sorry, Yuri. She wraps her arms around my neck in return, starts turning my back and starts speaking gently to me. Oh, babe, it's okay. It happens sometimes. No, I messed up everything. Shh. I didn't mess anything up. I'm sure uniform saying otherwise. I pull away from my shoulders so I don't sound so muffled while looking at the ground. I ruined our reading time. I broke your stuff. I made everyone mad today. To my surprise, Yuri takes the right hand and gently takes hold of my cheek, almost forcing eye contact between the two of us. I can't help but avert my eyes from her in my current state. Hey, I'm not upset. We can always read another time. You're more important. I swim my hand to meet hers, and lifts my face up to my eyes. My emotions start to calm down, not only on her not only her words, but also the never-ending gentleness she brings. Don't worry about the cup here. I'm gonna just get a new one. Thanks. Do I look okay? I think your smile grew a little bit bigger. You're a little red, but nothing too bad. Ew. Okay, good. Unusual silence plays out between us as she moves her hand over my face. Tell you what, Hope. Let's forget about the club today. Let's go to our spot by a lake tonight. Just two of us. Take your mind off this. We'll have the whole place to ourselves. No one can bar us there. Nothing that'll make me feel like your life isn't. I would love to. I really like that. It's settled. But wait, what about Monica? We're leaving awfully early. She's not important right now. If she had any sense of understanding, she'd let us leave early after what happened. Yeah, you're probably right. I shouldn't worry about her. The voice I think I know grabs my attention for a little while. Well, sir, not important right now. So we get going now. Yeah. Can we go to my house first this time? I don't want to walk alone. Of course. Me and Yuri getting up from the floor, she grabs her bag, and my hand carefully meets hers. And I lie being on the floor for that long, was starting to hurt my knees a bit. Before we start walking, the voice interrupts us. Hey, is everything alright? So hoping something like this wouldn't happen in my club, not of all places. This is the only time I've seen him act this for something bad happening during my school year. Monica, is Hope okay? What happened? Why is he crying like that? All he did is still tea on himself. Why do you act like a baby about it? Most people clean themselves up, not fall on the floor. I was also hoping they'd figure out by this by now. Alright. Listen closely, you two. There's something about him you need to know. With that, the two of them step a bit closer and listen internally. Oh. So that's why he kept on telling me he's different from everyone else. I get it now. Wow. I didn't know Yuri's like guys with massive injuries. Natsuki, it's not like that. It's a neurological thing. What's happening outside? Give me 1 second. What is that? Alright, anyway, I don't give a shit. Well, maybe his parents should have put mercury in his baby food. Bruh. It's not like that either. He was born with it. Natsuki, that's not very nice. Not very nice? Both him and Yuri aren't very nice. He's been nothing but problems here, and Yuri's been acting differently since he joined club. And brought him one day, and none of this with a happy aunt right now. Natsuki, come on. You know I've always wanted this club to grow before you graduate. Well, he could have had someone different join the club, or hell, even no one at all, and it would have been just fine. But no, we had to bring in some stupid weirdo to come in and ruin the feel of the club for all of us. Why did you start thinking about how we were once, Monica? There's me more than I should. Speak for yourself. You're the only one that's bothered by it. Bullshit. Remember how you messed up your announcement yesterday? And I used how you reacted ever since you joined? She doesn't talk to any of us right anymore. She's worse than she used to be. All she cares about her spending time in reading little kid books towards her precious little baby, and then becomes a demon towards us when anything bad happens to him. Auntie angrily reaches for her bag and pulls out a light blue book, purple book. All I want is to spend time with her because she's my friend. Being myself was getting lonely. You two won't check up on me anymore because you're both busy with God and Lord's doing Lord knows what, and I haven't spent time with you in a while. Now I regret buying this book for her. Nazi's kind of a bitch. I'm just gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man. Nazi's kind of a bitch. Then she doesn't want to go to the club. I'm leaving, and you can't do anything about it. I don't want to see any of you right now. She throws the book she had in the trash before leaving, forcing closing the door. Sheridan walks up to me and hugs me. Monica, that was scary. It takes me a while, but I eventually hug her back. I can't remember the last time I've hugged someone like this in school. It's okay, Sayori. Try not to feel bad because of her. None of this was your fault. She breaks away from me after a little while. She just she just really hates disabled people. she I'm not gonna she really hates retards. She's anti-read. I will say, okay, I think it's just like in the first episode of this whole series. I have a friend who has Asperger's. I believe it's Asperger's. All I know is autistic. I believe it's Asperger's. I should probably get him to play this mod. He may not like DDLC that much, but hey, he can probably like maybe relate a bit with this MC, or maybe he just doesn't, and maybe he has some of those same quirks. I don't fucking know, man. Anyway, she breaks away from me for a little while. I haven't been a very good vice president, though. What do you mean? I mean, I feel like I haven't done anything lately, and I should have yelled at Natsuki yesterday. Well, I agree with that one. I feel like I should do something about that. Like what? Wait, give her a second. She's thinking. She's thinking. Oh my god, no. No, she's thinking. Who the fuck let her think? Stop her from thinking. What the fuck? Anyway. Oh no, what's she thinking this time? Oh, I know. What if we have to have group activity? What if we have a group activity on Monday? Something that all of us can participate in. I like the idea. Tell me more over it. Tell me more about it over the weekend. Sure thing. Walking away from the Syrian towards the door, my eyes land on the broken teacup on the floor. I'll take care of that later on. Alright, where's the be? Her voice distracts me from looking around. Can I go to my house for this first time? Wait, that sounds like Hope. Turn right. He always started walking towards where I heard her voice. It ain't too long for me to approach the two of them. Hey, is everything alright? Everything's fine now, Monica. We don't need your help. With that, she turns around for me and Hope following suit. Come on, Hope, let's go to your place. Two of them walk away from me and towards the stairs. Hope turns his head, looks at me while walking. The face he's making. I'm not sure what he's trying to tell me, help me or I'm sorry. But the first time I heard Yuri so direct with me. And like the gentle side of her I usually think of. I hate to admit, but Natsuki might be into something. Natsuki's turn. I just stop outside the door and take a few breaths. I need to shake this angry feeling away somehow. I'm leaving early anyway, whether Monica likes it or not. I think always be another time, you're important. Someone muffled voice makes me stop walking. I ran home and heard anger from earlier fries up again. Those two are gross. Again, Natsuki hates retards. Walking away from where I heard those two, I figured I wouldn't kill me and take a different way home. I'm going to use fresh air anyways, so pretty cool lighting down. An unexpected voice managed to ring through the hallway I'm in. That was so hardcore, I could punch you in the dick. Oh my god, it sounds like. What's he doing here? Christy walking over, I could see walking pretty far away from Yuri, until sound laughter from others blend in with my footsteps. Once I'm in close, my spins are earlier right. Gordo, the guy that's been hammering me recently, is hanging out with Jason Wallace and Kyle. Jason looks and recovers from laughter. Wallace is always silent and Kyle more serious. Quite the motley crew we got here, you ask me. And I'm trying to figure out what he's doing here with these losers. The four of them go silent for a bit. Hey, girl, what's going? You know what I'm saying? Why does feeling you call me that? I'm not gonna like him that way. Anyway, aren't you that one girl from the literature club that's in the goof that with that goofball always talks about? Unfortunately, so. Hey, what's the matter? You ain't looking so hot. I'm almost reluctant to talk about this in front of them. None of them would catch on so quickly. Just, I don't hope bursting my clubs and making my life worse for me. I almost just had it with him. All four of them look at me like they aren't expecting something. So, he's done mess you up too, huh? Him and his bitch of a girlfriend. The hallway becomes insanely silent, more serious tone. He's not wrong though. But what does it mean by that? Mess up. Shoot, gotta go. I'll meet a side girl. Why did I bother with him? Hey Pinky, you're good at words, right? I split cross my arms to him. Yeah? Why do you care? Want us to help with something? Three hours have passed since Yuri walked back to my place. The atmosphere around us, were, as we left school grounds, was much more calm in a pleasant way. Pointed to Yuri being strong and supportive in my time of need. It was exactly what I needed after a day we both had. She just has this way of making things better. Other than that, we decided it would be best for us to clean up and get something to eat before we're supposed to meet up tonight. After it feels like a while, I made it back to the park. It's nice and calm as usually is around here. Trees, and lightly moving, with the wind and sound of insects chirping in the distance. Just being around here again brings about the excitement for the previous visits here. I can't find Yuri anywhere. Does it really meet here? Play on my phone and in my jacket, if it open shows it's 7:03 a.m. Well, I mean, I probably could have gone. That is a harp. Now that's a sound I haven't heard in a while. Never so familiar sound of a harp makes it well known the park where the park meets the forest. Just like when we first met here. What a comforting, warm feeling washed over me, but I can't help but make my way over to where my princess is. Excitement continues to build as I traverse the nearly nostalgic path. I tell myself not to start running to her due to how I am feeling. I wonder how she'll play, or anyway, just like time this happened, my walking slows down a bit until I quietly approach our spot. This place looks as perfect as always. Yuri, who's looking over the water, is no exception. Hair dancing around the wind, genuine look of the constance in this place. That's my princess. Starting, standing still for a moment to breathe in the atmosphere. Cool wind feels great as I take a deep breath. Slowly making my way over the fountain of fallen down tree, I take a seat next to her and wait for her to notice me. When she opens her eyes and notices me next to her, she jumps away like the first time I met her. Instead, she doesn't jump away. Instead, her smile grows and she begins to set her harp to the ground next to her bag. I've been waiting for you, dear Hope. Hand goes over my back of my head. Yeah, sorry I'm a bit late. No, you're fine. I haven't been waiting long. Scooching over a little closer, I take her hand in mine and smile at her, for which she does the same. Her always cute smile makes the atmosphere a bit more comfortable. An unusual smell invades my nose not long after being close to her. Is she wearing perfume? Silently inhaling, she doesn't expect anything. Also like lilac flowers that my mom really liked. I'm not expecting tingling in my nose, forcing me to exhale and move an inch away or so from her. So then sneeze out around her. Moving away from her and out of the open water window, my mind starts wandering a little bit as if I don't see anything. It's really nice to be quiet. Really nice to just be quiet, take a deep breath, and take in the atmosphere around me. The tranquil sounds of everything around us helps ellipse a meditative state inside me. The state, however, is broken after a short while as Yuri squeezes my hand harder and speaks up. Hey, you feeling any better? Does anything hurt? I don't know why, but I give my straight face to a quick one-handed tap down just to confirm I'm alright. I'm much better now. I guess being out here helps out. Well, that's good. I'm also pretty happy that you thought of us coming here. I kind of needed that after today. A few butterflies playfully dance around her face as her smile stays strong as always. I'll be honest though, I still feel a bit bad that we didn't get to read all day. Her grip on me tightens again. Don't worry about it, dear. We can always read and get back to one of our places tonight. But the bag is right there. Can we read right now if we wanted to? Actually, that's not a bad idea. I should branch it up. Why don't we read out here? I mean, we don't have to right now, but here goes my word mishap. I know what you mean. Maybe you will someday. I love that she knows how to make me smile. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. A comfortable silence washes over us as the possible scenarios of future plans play out in my mind. It's a little exciting thing about what comes to store in the future. Looking over the TV shows, the smile isn't as strong as it used to be. What is causing that? Hey, Hope, there's something I mean to ask you. Oh, what's going on? Well, it's just 3 days ago, when you had to deal with Jason, what was going through your mind when everything happened? I expect you to be that kind of person to resort to such actions. Well, I have to be honest with her. About that. I'm sorry if I scared you at all that day. I was running my mind, though. Take a moment to think about the events of that day. Stare back and stare back at the grass below me and also get some fresh air. Well, I could have gone and got the principal, but that probably would have taken too long. And God, Lord, only knows what he could have just had to say about everything. Someone that did just felt right. You should don't like that kind of stuff. It scares me when people fight like that. But like I said, it just felt like the right thing to do. You're in danger, so I had to save you at all costs. Your blush increases. Mine doesn't. I still have this serious feeling overtaking me. Besides, I don't imagine what kind of mess we would have gotten ourselves. Yeah, the principal started questioning about. I slowly break my hand away from hers. About what? I take my now free hand and gently wrap my hand around her upper left arm. About this. Oh, All a words evade us for a short while, as flashbacks from the day continue to run through my mind. Yuri, how's your arm feeling, by the way? I'm trying to open this Tylenol PM right now, actually. I feel the tranquil feeling come from earlier. It's slowly going away as she looks a little more concerned. A lot of no word, she grabs his left sleeve on her shoulder and pulls it up. Look at her arm for a second time doesn't bring the initial shock from 2 days ago. Panic strikes as a sign of bandages removed, but two and two come together as a thought she will need new ones. I see. It's starting to get a little better. Would you like me to put new bandages on when you get back to your place? Her eyes light up a bit, but she doesn't immediately respond. After a while, a small smile begins to break through. I would like that. I would really like that. Good. Let's try and take off my jacket and lay on the grass beside me to reveal only my t-shirt and expose arms. It's not too cold out, so I don't mind. The breeze kind of feels nice. With her arms still exposed, my hand carefully takes hers again. This feels a little crazy, both of our arms sharing the warmth between us. I'm sure my face feels as red as hers, but those butterflies don't last for long, and something important comes to mind. I really wish I could help more. Hey, you've been a big enough help so far. Just always be there for me. Letting me come over last night was all I needed most. No, I mean, I wish I knew what kind of force draws you to do this. I, I can't explain it. Some days I'll just be fine, and these weird urges will do what just to do that just don't show up. Other days they show up out of nowhere, and even when nothing wrong has happened. There are times where I'm able to fight them off with my own willpower alone, but sometimes, when life feels like too much, the pain it brings calms my mind down somehow. An unusually long silence plays out as I try to process everything that she told me. It's like my mind is racing so fast I can barely keep up. The same image of a tearful Yuri, with a knife in her arm from a few days ago, creeps into my mind. She keeps me in place. Yuri's tone of voice takes a more sad approach. Hope, why did you leave me when you found out about this? Why do you still want to be around me? Anyone else would have pushed me aside and let me be for all eternity. Stop it. What? You should tone down a bit. Please don't say that. I'm not anybody else. Sure, I may be different from everyone. I may not seem normal at all. And hell, there's something actually wrong with me. But I know better than let treasure slip through my hands like this. Her smile shows on her face through my choice words, and I'm not done yet. Why did I leave when I found out? I guess you could say I'm learning from my big brother's mistakes. Come again. Yeah. This whole situation reminds me of what happened to my big brother. I feel like you deserve to know what happened. Sandy staring at me as she's ready for story time. Well, I'll start out. My older brother married his wife when I was still young. My sister-in-law, Heather, was a pretty big part of our lives. I was too young to notice her bad habits, but everyone around me did. I always thought she was being overdramatic in a very funny way. I really enjoyed spending time with her whenever I could. I knew how different she was and it didn't make me feel bad about it. Needless to say, it hit me pretty hard when I found out she suffered cardiac arrest in her sleep one night. It wasn't much until much later that I found out that she had a drug problem for a good part of her life, and her weight didn't help anything either. You know what my brother did his whole life about her bad habit? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It didn't make him. It didn't matter to him that they were married. He still did absolutely nothing. Me nor my parents were able to speak to him ever since. Have been able to speak to him ever since her funeral. We don't know what he's up to now. I really miss him. Miss how nature can be heard as I realize I'm focused too much on the blades of grass in front of me. I'm sorry, Hope. I didn't know. Averting my attention to her shows genuine concern in my display. Makes me kind of sad for whatever reason. Harry, don't, Don't you know what it's like when someone is very important to you isn't part of your life anymore? Someone who meant the whole world plus some, especially when they promise to never leave us. I don't ever want to feel that way again. That's why I chose now to leave you. I promised you I'd help you whenever happens in life. That I'll never say goodbye to you. Not only that, I, I don't like see you hurt. I don't like seeing you hurt in any way. I I just That's when I close my eyes and bring my head down on her shoulder, waiting for an initial rush of emotions to hit me like it seemed like a billion times today. Her running fingers in my hair helps me calm down and focus on grip my feelings. Her voice is almost as quiet as a whimper. You carry me that much hope. Thank you for not letting leave me over this. You have no idea how much this treats them means to me. The whole world plus some? Oh, you. I wish I could feel as enthusiastic as her right now. But an idea popped in my mind that's so crazy it might work. Oh, Yuri. I know what you're feeling right now. I'm sorry to bring this up. I think I know one thing that could help. Oh, what's that? I take another deep breath and nervousness build up as one about to ask. How long have you had your knife collection? She just sits there and stares at me, almost like she's too afraid to respond. About half a year now. I see, Yuri. I'm so sorry to bring this up. I know they're one of your hobbies, I guess, but have you considered getting rid of them? She looks away from me, almost I've hurt her inside. I honestly don't blame her. Cold breeze runs through us, which makes me break away from her and shiver a bit. When Yuri's silent, it takes the time to reach out and grab my jacket and put it back on. I I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Well, I probably should have worded that better. I wasn't thinking like throw them away or anything. More on the lines of sell them. You can go to pawn shop or town or something, and you can put the money from towards something different. Maybe you can find something that catches your eye. What do you think? She must be really in thought, as she has spoken up and looked at me since. If I were in her shoes, I probably wouldn't want to be bothered right now. So I might as well offer her solace and be able to think without distraction. Hope? Hmm? I'll do it, but please listen to me. I feel like a whole emerging my feelings, allowing its relief and curiosity to flow throughout. Mm-hmm. What's it? When her silence plays out, she takes a deep breath this time. Can you please just keep just one of them? As I'm left unparalleled speechless at her question, she gently pushes her harp aside and reaches for her bag. With it, she pulls out one of her pocket knives. It's the one with the faux wood handle and the shiny gold blade. I remember that's the one she made stuff at the festival. It's the one she used. This one hasn't been used for that. It's clean. Wait, does she mean the one I used? Nope. Let's not think about it. She hands it over to me, which I apprehensively take hold of. It feels a little bit heavier than the one I remember. Finding the flipper on the switch's backside. I vaguely remember how she told me to open it. Placing my finger over said flipper and bringing it down brings the light up to life. Some weird deja vu moment going on. I can't help but get lost in my own reflection and my mind wanders. There's a few seconds for your sweet silence. Please, do you trust me? I'm looking away from myself and over her to her shows an almost pleading look of her. Feeling a want to be trusted with something poor like this. I know what it's like. I know how bad it feels when trust gets rejected. Thanks, Mom, Dad. She did say she didn't want to do this anymore, so at least she's making an effort of it. Not only that, she knows other uses for knives. I got a good feeling about this. Heck, I didn't realize I've got that much faith in you and her. Honestly, you'll keep it clean for both of us. Your nods are concerned of not leaving her face. Happiness is slowly starting to build up at how things are turning out. This is yours then. Her knife still in my hand, I carefully laid a bandle on my four fingers, pocket clipped facing downwards, and give it back to her. Upon retrieval, she places her thumb inside the knife handle, brings the blade down, and pulls it inside her bag, all within a few seconds. A small smile breaks through her. I need a drink. Throat's dry. breaks through her. How about this? We got nothing going on tomorrow. Why don't we go over to the town tomorrow and go to the pawn shop? We can make a whole day out of it. I think I like that. I have to go grocery shopping sometime soon. That I smirk what I was about to say next. What's the date then? I wouldn't exactly consider it a date. Why tell? Well, not a date. We gotta do big adult things together. We gotta spend time with each other. I'll push the car around for you and bug you and say, "Is it okay, mom?" I might stop before embarrassing myself in front of her. It's awkward silence between the two of us now. At least instincts we can sound isn't affected by it. Ah, well, you know what I mean. I don't have a mommy kink. Your weird intense stare, goes away after a little bit and turns to a smile. I kind of feel really happy about that. Not only are things working out, but we can spend time the whole day tomorrow. And what? Why not? I never did think properly, or having to put up with me today. I can't believe I'm actually gonna do this. Get switching closer to her, and before she tries to interact, I get up closer and give her a kiss on her cheek. My nose starts to tingle a bit more. She's calling me quickly back away. Nothing but silence plays out as both of our faces become red in the film. How soft her cheek was stays in my mind. I've I always wanted to do that. She then laughs at how flustered I am. I think it's starting to get a little warm out here. Thank you. I actually smile at her. My face is starting to hurt from too much blood flow. Now come here. The way she says that makes me feel nervous. Never leaving a geisha, I scooch over to her once again, and my mind scrambles at what I should do next. All I can feel is how warm she is by wrapping my arm around her and her waist, and securing my fingers on her tummy. She does the same as she gets lost in her purple eyes again. Her lips are slightly parted, and her eyes are half closed. I don't think I can hear the bugs for licking anymore. There's no way this is actually happening. I never thought this would happen. The overwhelming smell of lilac in my nose overstimulated my scent of smell the moment I started approaching her. No, not right now, nose. Quick, arm over nose now. Achoo. My force my body sends me backwards as a result of sneezing, which makes me lose my balance. Uh, Beta. I'm kidding. It's just, it's just bad timing there. It's just bad timing. And I'm just on my ass. Panic overrides the can signal my nose release my girlfriend urine. Ow. Here we are, laying in the grass, trying to make sense of what happened. My arms, my arm is around her and hurts a bit. She's more important right now. Hey, are you okay? I'm alright, darling. Good. I don't hurt her arm at all. What about you? I'm okay. Good. Now where were we? She didn't have, she didn't have to try to be beautiful with eyes half closed and parted lips. Inching closer to her, fully embrace each other. Our noses and foreheads meet. My heartbeat goes crazy. It's hard to breathe right. I somehow feel better than every time we're like this on our couch. Her rich violet eyes draw me in, just like what happened this morning. Wait, what does that happen? What does that mean again? Pretty sure I know. Oh wait, that's right. That means I don't have control over her pressing her like a makeup. Her perfect hair from this morning. Her soft body pressed against mine, feeling our breath trading places on each other. Let me move this out. Slowly closing my eyes, tilting to my right. I gently inch closer to her, and I got control again. Thumbnail, fuckers. All sense of time is gone. You ever think about this? Actually, let me make sure I got it right. Time around. Anything about this moment feels amazing. How gentle her lips are against mine. The warmth shared between our bodies. Her grip on our shoulders. It's absolutely hypnotic. It feels like bells are being rung on our castle we built. As we suddenly pull away from each other, my smile, she may have felt, remains. While the moment and feeling lingers, the symbol comes from her and brings me out to reality. I'm not saying the thing. Everyone knows what the thing is. Oh, there goes gravity. God fucking damn it. A tear falls and leaves trail down her smile. Babe, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I I finally found my storybook hero. We're gonna do we're going to same school, same club together, we hang out, and have interesting conversations with each other. Someone who stays with me through all of it, plus puts up with me at my worst. I finally found you. In that big somewhere out there, I don't feel more warm than I already do. My hand is on her back now, begins to caress the back of her head as I speak gently to her. Yuri, you've made me happiest I've ever felt. I'll do all these things for you because now's time. Because I love you so. I love you too. More than the world can say. Hey, I may mess up, but at least I make it sound cute. More than comfortable silence plays out as we keep each other warm in the cool weather. More than words can say. I can say the same about her. Hope. Her voice almost cries a whimper. How much do you love me? Everything. I love everything about you. Inside and out. Big and small. I never thought in my life I'd meet someone like you. But a comfortable silence plays out as she gets a grip of her happy tears. Hope. There's something I read in the book once that I always wanted to do. Oh? It's called fuck. I'm kidding. I like how I can go from the most calm voice actor to the most degenerate person on earth in a matter of seconds. As she removes her arms from me and gets up from the ground, she brushes herself off and extends her hand down to me. Taking her hand, I put myself up and meet her gaze once again. Here, let me show you. With her smile never leaving, we both take a seat on our spot and reach down in her bag. Once I've started focusing on what she's doing, she pulls out the master lock from yesterday, still in its package. She sets it on her lap, reaches in her bag and pulls out the gold knife from earlier. I think I know she's going to do with it, but I'm left with more questions than answers. Mainly, what's the lock for? After she carefully opened the package, both the lock and the key inside are in her grasp. Come here, Lope. With my smile matching hers, I scooch over until I'm nice and comfy around her. Haven't you heard of this tradition? No, not really. That's okay. I'll show you how it works. She flicks open the knife and brings the lock to her hand. Sorry, I'm looking for stuff on Casting Club. I need to. I could just do it, but I'm too much of a pussy. Anyway, bringing the tip of her knife from my padlock on the padlock body, she starts evidently carving something to it. After some time, she removes the knife and blows away any particles of the body. Now it's your turn. She takes the knife and the padlock from her and inspects it. It looks like she wrote her name on it. Now it's your turn when she wants me to do the same. Look around for an open spot in the padlock body. I carefully do the same she did. That took quite a while, but that's because I was extra careful about this. Sorry, I'm trying to do stuff. I'm dying. Anyway, here, done. As I try to hand the padlock and knife back to her, she takes the knife out of my hand and places it with the key. Open it for us. Still plenty, but still left with plenty of questions in mind. I do as she says. Put in the key, and when it turning clockwise, the shackle bolts upward after unlocking. I instantly write my fingers around it, turn it around. Okay, what now? Let me see everything. On a word, I hand her over both lock and key. Once they're in the grass, she takes the key and throws it as hard as she can to the lake. All right, what's going on? Instead of immediately answering me, she walks over to the branch of a tree sticking out my left. She gets down on her knees. Until now, I notice the hole near where the branch is broken off. How did I get there? What kind of animal would do that? She takes the log's shackle, puts it through the dugout hole, and turns the body until it's angled just right. Hope. Most people do this on handrails or bridges, but right here it works even better. The log here is supposed to represent both of us, hence why I engraved our names on here. Once we close it, it means our love is unbreakable. After staring at her for some time, it gives my head a spin as everything makes sense. Look how clever this girl is. I think I know what must be done. Yuri, wait. As she stops what she's doing, I take an opportunity to get up and tree inside next to her. It's sidle next to her. Up next to her, on my knees. I have my arms around her back. I gently place my left hand over the top of hers. That's on the log so that my fingers rest on top of her. On 3. Okay? She nods as my heartbeat and overall nervousness goes up. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Okay. 1. Her eyes draw me in irresistible force again. 2. My heart's going crazy right now. Do it now. Without warning, but I keep my grip on the lock. I lose control of myself and press my lips against hers once again. I can feel her return the favor as she grips my back harder. Hey, look, a lock. 3. 8:30 p.m. This has probably been one of the worst school days I've seen this year so far. All I wanted was read with her, but he had just had to act like a baby and worry with everything. And it was nice to let me walk in the park tonight. He saw how sad I was when I got home and brought up the idea of taking some time to myself. He's been thinking a lot more clearly ever since he started attending his AA meetings, which makes me happy. Finding a bench close by, my body can start to unwind as I feel much more relaxed after a while. I don't mind the cool air tonight. I kinda need it after the day. It's an owl. I swore I heard something back there. What the? What are you doing here? I better not be seen by them. Quickly getting from the bench, I make my way over to the nearby tree and hide behind it. I mean, I'm lucky I'm just skinny. Poking my head out to see peek shows those 2 lovebirds walking out of the forest that I never bothered checking out. Alright, they're finally gone. What are you even doing? Looking over where Stu came from, curiosity gets the better of me. It's not anything special over that way. I still want to check it out. Taking another peek from behind trees shows nobody in sight. Alright, let's go have a look. Why, Natsuki? Why? Who let? I don't want to. This place doesn't bother me as I'm walking right through here. I wanted to explore this place, even when I was growing up. The sound of bugs and shadows of trees on the ground bring a nostalgic feeling. I can't help but wonder what's further down the trail. There's a weird feeling of anticipation building up as I keep on walking. Whoa. How come I've never been here before? It's like some place that don't let me play as a kid. There's a lake, trees all around. Is this where they were? Makes sense, I guess. Look around, taking in the atmosphere. My eyes land on something dangling in a collapsed tree in front of me. Stepping forward, take a closer look. It looks like it's a master lock that's secured on this branch. Isn't that a bit random? Someone must have brought it all the way out here. Closer and grabbing it, I squint my eyes, take a closer look. Yuri and help. I guess they're serious about this. That's gross. Hey, just because you don't fuck doesn't mean you can be a hater. You understand that, Natsuki? You don't get bitches. Don't mean you gotta be hating all the time. Are you sure you want to go through with this? Do you know this will affect you? How this will affect you? Yes, I'm certain. Fuck man. That was me, right? Oh, phone. will affect you. Yes, I'm certain of it. Did you at least talk to your parents about this? Are they alright with this? They are. They said they're okay. They'd have a lie through my teeth. I couldn't give a shit what they think. They need this. Very well then. Your prescription should be available tomorrow around noon. Bring your health insurance card, and you'll only pay three. You'll only have to a $3 copay to pay. Right. See you tomorrow. Placing my phone on desk on my left next to Ellie and Randy, I can't help but roll around the bed for a bit and feel excited for the day ahead of me tomorrow. He and I getting to do things that husband and I would do. My future is actually looking bright for once. I give my animal friends one more hug before I call it night and drift off to sleep. Is that a thing? Wallace's dad's point of view. That is the most random one. Jesus, who's calling this late? Yeah, hello, what do you want? Hello there. Is now a bad time? Let's make it quick. We're calling the Ammunition Downtown District. Your order is already picked up tomorrow afternoon. Ah, good. I'll be there first thing tomorrow. We'll be expecting you. I wonder where that's going. Anyway, I'm gonna save here because weird thing. I've been literally just recorded 3 fucking videos in a row, and my throat's starting to die out. Also, it's almost 2 a.m. So anyway, I'm gonna see you guys. I'll see you guys later, and have a good day, and goodbye.